How I swapped my phone for calm. It's been a journey and it's a continuing journey for that too. I've been thinking a lot about us humans recently, how we've been spending our days, our time, and how much we are all on our phones. I notice people at the bus stops, they don't even get to say hello anymore. Everybody is on their phone. I used to always have my phone in my hand too, scrolling, checking, swiping. I don't judge you. It was like a never ending cycle. It still is. And it never felt like enough. You know that scrolling? It is endless. You just keep going. You can't get to the bottom because the algorithm will keep feeding it to you. I thought my phone was keeping me connected, but I started realizing that it was actually disconnecting me from everything else, especially from myself. So I made a small change. It wasn't easy at first, but I started putting my phone down little by little. And you know what? I found calm. It sounds simple, but it has made a huge difference in my life. Now, instead of reaching for my phone the moment I have some free time and grabbing it, I've been doing things that bring me real peace. I wanted to share this with anyone, and that is it. 365 days of word searches. Maybe this will help you like it helped me. And this is one of the things I did. I started doing word searches. It sounds old fashioned, but trust me, there's something so soothing about it. At 42, I'm only just taking this up. There's no noise. There's no constant notification popping off. It's just me, my thoughts, and the page. It's like I'm letting my mind focus on something so simple, something that has a start and a finish. I'll sit down with a word search and lose myself for 15, 20 minutes or even longer. It's a bit like meditation. My mind gets to relax, and the time I'm done, I feel like I've created some space in my head. I have decluttered my thoughts. It's strange, but there's a calming feeling that comes with it. I know you love puzzles. I know you love challenges. So I think you would really enjoy this. Calm mind brings inner strength and self-confidence. So that's very important for good health. Then I picked up crocheting again. I started it in my 20s, but I have picked it up again. Remember how we used to laugh at all those little projects that our moms and grandmas would do? Well, I've become one of those moms too now, at 42. I'm not amazing at it. No, I couldn't crochet a jumper or sweater or a pair of socks, but that's okay. I can make hats, I can make scarves, and I can make pouches, little cute bags. It's not about being perfect. It's about the process. Just sitting down with some yarn and a hook in my hand is another way to slow down. When I crochet, my hands are busy, but my mind is still. I find that I don't need to reach for my phone because I'm so focused on the stitches. I'm counting them in. I'm creating something with my hands. It's like I'm giving myself permission to be in the moment. And I think you would love this too. You're creative. You can pick it up. If you don't know how to crochet or how to knit, there is a ton of video on YouTube. There's a ton of videos on YouTube, pardon me, and I can see you making beautiful things. You know, handmade is happiness. You know how much I love being outside, but lately I've made it a point to go on walks without my phones. I used to take it with me thinking I'd miss something more important but honestly, what's really important is being present in those moments. When I'm walking, I feel the fresh air. I hear the birds. I see the world around me in a way that I couldn't when I was glued to my phone because the screen was right in front of me. I've noticed things I never paid attention to before. The way the leaves change, the season change, the way the breeze blows, the sound of my own footsteps, the way the sun feels on my skin. It's so grounding. You should try it too. Even if it's for just 10 minutes, a walk around your block, your neighborhood, leave your phone at home. Let your mind wander and just breathe. You might be surprised at how refreshing it feels. And fresh air is fresh. An early morning walk is such a blessing for the whole day. It will blow your mind away. Another thing I've started doing is writing again. It's been so long since I took the time to put my thoughts down on paper. We used to write each other letters as pen pals. Now, everything is so instant. We're sending texts, we're sending emails, quick messages. Writing is so different nowadays because the contact is with a screen. It's slower, and in that slowness, I found clarity, I found calm. I keep a little notebook with me everywhere I go. Instead of reaching for my phone when I feel bored, I write. Sometimes it's just a few thoughts or something I noticed during the day. Maybe while I'm sat on the bus, while I'm sat on the train. Sometimes it's something deeper, but it's like I'm letting my mind breathe. Writing has this way of helping me process things. When I put my thoughts on paper, they seem less chaotic. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought it was actually. I feel empty, like I have just emptied out my emotional cup. It's just been decluttered. Everyone has beautiful way with words. It just doesn't sound beautiful to you because they came out of you, but for those who your words are meant for, it's the most profound thing ever. I think you should give it a try. You'll find it helps you make sense of things. Writing is a form of therapy. Sometimes I wonder how all those who do not write or compose or paint can manage to escape the madness, the melancholia, the panic, the fear which is inherent in a human situation. I know making changes is hard. I didn't just wake up one day and magically stop using my phone. It was a process. It was a step, and it's still ongoing. Some days I catch myself reaching for it out of habit, but I try to remind myself of how much calmer and happier I feel without it, constantly in my hand. You don't have to do all of this at once. Maybe you start small. Pick one thing. Whether it's the word search, find them in Lidl or Aldi or your supermarket. These 365 word searches are everywhere. This is my second booklet. Or writing for a few minutes and see how it feels. You might find that, like me, you don't miss your phone quite as much as you think you will. Life feels a little more open now. Like there's room for the things that really matter. I have more time to focus on myself, on what brings me peace, joy, happiness. I want that for you too. I want us to find those moments of calm that we've been missing. Peace comes from within. Do not seek without it. It's funny how something as simple as putting down my phone has changed things. I used to think I needed it, that I would be out of the loop or miss out on something important if I didn't check it every few minutes. But now I realize that the most important things aren't on that screen. They're right in front of me, in front of my eyes. My days are a lot quieter now, but in the best way possible. There's more space for the things I love, for the things that make me feel calm and content. I want that for every single one of you listening to this. Maybe we can create a space where we swap our phone time for something else, something that makes us feel more alive, more grounded, more excited. Whether it's crocheting, walking, writing, or something else for you, let's make that time for the things that bring us real joy. And you don't have to give up your phone entirely because it's always going to be there. I work, you work. Now our emails are accessed with two-factor authentication. We need it, even for work. But maybe like me, you'll find that you don't need it as much as you thought. And that can be such a freeing feeling. I welcome it. I want that for you. Be open to it. You just need to find what works for you, what activity you want to replace your phone with. So what do you think? Are you ready to put your phone down and find a little more calm? I know I am. I'm already doing it. It's a journey, and it's been the best decision I've made for myself in a long time. I hope it will be the same for you. I'm sending you all my love and calm vibes.